What's more expensive, building a brand new stadium or transforming a legendary one into something futuristic? You'd be surprised. Some of the world's biggest clubs are spending billions not to replace their old homes, but to reinvent them. From Madrid to Mexico City, these projects are rewriting what a stadium can be, fusing history, technology, and spectacle in ways we've never seen before. This is SportsRender, and today we're diving into the most expensive stadium renovations of all time. Let's get started. When Real Madrid renovate a stadium, they don't just upgrade, they redefine what's possible. Florentino Perez had one mission: make the Bernabeu the most advanced stadium on the planet. A place not just for football, but for concerts, esports, shopping, and entertainment. A futuristic hub that never sleeps. The numbers? Mind-blowing. The total cost has already surpassed 1.3 billion euros, and some estimates push it close to 1.76 billion when you include interest and financing. That's more than many entire stadiums cost to build from scratch. The project started in 2019, with an original deadline of 2022. But thanks to COVID, war-related delays, and design upgrades, the final works are expected to wrap up around 2025 to 2026. So what makes this renovation so insane? A brand new metal shell with over 7,000 stainless steel panels, giving the stadium a futuristic glow that changes color and light depending on the event. A fully retractable roof, powered by 12 massive trusses that can close in minutes. A retractable pitch that literally slides underground when not in use, transforming the field into a massive concert or event platform. A 360-degree LED screen surrounding the stands. Brand new VIP lounges, hospitality areas, and 3,000 extra seats. And perhaps the wildest part? All of this was financed by loans that Real Madrid expect to pay back just through the stadium's commercial use. Concerts, ads, events, and hospitality. But it hasn't been easy. Local residents have complained about noise pollution from concerts, and there have been legal fights over parking structures and zoning. Still, despite the challenges, the result is spectacular. The Bernabeu has officially become a spaceship for football. Now we move to Madrid's eternal rival, and another massive project pushing the limits of stadium architecture. The Spotify Camp Nou is part of Barcelona's ambitious Espai Barça plan, a 1.5 billion euro mega project that redefines not just the stadium, but the entire area around it. Of that, around 900 million to 1 billion euros is going straight into the Camp Nou renovation itself. Turkish construction giant Limak is leading the work, with everything from solar panels to massive new VIP areas and full-scale structural changes. The goals? Make Camp Nou bigger, greener, smarter, and more profitable. Here's what's changing. Capacity jumps from 99,000 to 105,000, making it once again the largest stadium in Europe. A new roof will cover the stands, equipped with photovoltaic solar panels that generate energy. New MEP systems, lighting, and multimedia upgrades completely rebuilt upper tiers with more VIP lounges and modern comfort. Redesigned entrances, public spaces, and better flow for fans. Work began in June 2023, right after the 2022-23 season ended. The club hoped to return home by late 2024 for their 125th anniversary. That's delayed. The realistic target? Partial reopening by late 2025, and full completion in 2026 or even 2027. Meanwhile, Barça are playing at Montjuic, their temporary home. And while the wait is long, the payoff could be enormous. A cleaner, more sustainable Camp Nou ready to lead the next generation of football arenas. Of course, fans are nervous. Costs could exceed 1 billion euros, and the financial pressure is intense. But one thing's for sure, when it's finished, Camp Nou will once again be the cathedral of Catalan football. From Europe to the United States, and from new builds to iconic preservation, the Caesars Superdome, formerly the Mercedes-Benz and Louisiana Superdome, has been standing tall since 1975. It's one of the most legendary venues in American sports. After surviving Hurricane Katrina and decades of wear, it was time for a complete transformation, not demolition. The goal? Get the stadium ready for Super Bowl 59 in 2025. This renovation came with a budget of around $560 million, up from the original $450 million, and was one of the most complex in the US. Why? Because the Superdome never fully shut down. The entire renovation was done while hosting events and NFL games. From 2020 to 2024, the project rolled out in 5 massive phases. Some highlights? 100,000 square feet of public space opened up after removing old ramps. 3 huge atriums were built, adding escalators and vertical access all the way up to the top levels. New VIP suites, bars, and club areas were added. The electrical and mechanical systems were completely re-engineered to handle modern loads, LED screens, Wi-Fi, and digital ticketing. Accessibility was upgraded, and the stadium is now fully ADA compliant. The financing was split between the Louisiana Stadium and Exposition District, the New Orleans Saints, and the state. A massive public-private collaboration. Challenges? Plenty. Material price spikes, pandemic delays, and the sheer difficulty of building around live events. But the final result, completed in August 2024, is a stunning balance between heritage and innovation. The Superdome kept its iconic shape, but became a completely new experience inside, faster, brighter, and smarter. It's a perfect example of how to modernize a legend without losing its soul. Last, but absolutely not least, one of football's true temples, Estadio Azteca. Built in 1966, it's hosted 2 World Cup finals, and soon, it'll make history again as part of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. But to meet FIFA's new standards, the Azteca needed a serious upgrade. Enter the Banorte sponsorship, which gave the stadium a new name, Estadio Banorte, and a major financing boost. Banorte provided a 2.1 billion peso loan, around $105 million, and the owners added another 1.5 billion pesos, approximately $75 million. Altogether, the renovation costs hover around $150 million. The stadium closed in 2024, with plans to reopen in early 2026, just in time for the World Cup. The upgrades include new seats and redesigned lounges, increasing capacity to around 90,000. Renovated VIP and hospitality areas, plus upgraded locker rooms. Improved roof sections and a fresh facade for better comfort and weather protection. Massive LED screens and a modern audio-visual system. Infrastructure upgrades to meet FIFA's standards for safety, mobility, and accessibility. In short, the Azteca is being reborn, a historic monument preparing to host the world once again, smarter, stronger, and grander than ever. So there you have it, the 4 most expensive stadium renovations on Earth. From the high-tech spaceship of Madrid to the sun-powered giant of Barcelona, from New Orleans' reborn dome to Mexico City's football temple. These are not just stadiums. They're symbols of ambition, legacy, and the future of sport. Which of these renovations impressed you the most? Drop your pick in the comments, and tell us which stadium you think deserves the next big transformation. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to SportsRender, and turn on notifications, because we've got even more incredible stadium stories coming your way. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for the next masterpiece in the world of football architecture.